Guys, let me show you how I make my Efo Riro with mushroom. The ingredients include a mackerel fish, mushroom, bone-in beef, palm oil, salt and seasoning cubes, and pepper mix. Here I have long pointed peppers, onions, and some leftover sliced tomatoes I added to the mix. Then my vegetable of choice is spinach. That's what I have at home, and that's what we're going to be using today. And the next thing we'll be doing is boiling our meat. In a pot, you add your washed beef, seasoned with the salt and Maggi cubes. You can add as little or as much seasoning that you need. In my case, I'm adding a lot because I will not be using seasoning in my soup if possible. So once that is done, you add boiling water or cold water as you desire. You bring it to a boil and boil it for about 15 to 20 minutes. Depending on how soft or how tough you love your meat. Then you cover and let it cook. Once that is done, you stir it up and set aside. And we move on to prepping the other ingredients. The next thing I'm going to be doing is cutting my mushroom. So I decided to shred it into smaller pieces, wash it thoroughly because you don't want sand in your mushroom. Once that is done, you cut and gut your fish, rinse it to set it aside, and move on to seasoning your mushroom. You need to add salt to help you take away excess moisture, okay, and also to give it some taste, So once that is done, we'll go ahead and blend our peppers. So pour your pepper mix inside a blender and roughly blend it into this consistency you are seeing here. Then you transfer it into a bowl, set it aside. So we'll go ahead and blanch our spinach. In a large pot, pour in your spinach, add in boiling water, cover it for about a minute or two, transfer it into a cold bowl, squeeze out excess water and set it aside. And we'll go ahead to making the Efo Riro. So in a large pot, add in your palm oil, allow it to be smoking hot, add in your pepper mix, stir it, don't allow it to burn. You need to stir it, then add in your mushroom, okay? And don't forget to squeeze out that excess moisture I was talking about earlier on. And once the mushroom is added, you stir it again. And cover it. Please cover and let it dry out excess water. Once that is done, you see I keep stirring, yes, because I don't want it to burn. We'll go ahead and add in our meat and our stock, and we continue stirring. You add in your fish, okay? And once that is done, you cover again. Allow the fish to cook. While the fish is cooking, roughly chop your washed spinach. You open, stir again. Yes, I keep stirring because I don't want it to burn. And once I've stirred it, I need to add my spinach now. So I go ahead, taste it first, and adjust the seasoning. I know I said I wasn't going to add salt, but it needed salt, so I added salt. So once I've added the salt, I stir it, taste it again, and now yes, it tastes okay. So I go ahead and add my spinach. So once my spinach is added, I stir again. Yes, you have to continue stirring. So I go ahead and cover it and leave it for about a minute or two. Open, and my efo is ready to be served. Trust me. In my case, I'll be eating it with pounded yam. So I dish the efo in a bowl and added the pounded yam, and trust me, it tasted delicious. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you next time. Enjoy. Bye.